Donald Trump's press secretary, Caroline Levitt, was asked today directly, why doesn't President Trump just direct the DOJ and the FBI to release all of the Epstein evidence? And her response was, well, Donald Trump has told them to release any credible evidence that they want to, and for any further questions, you'll have to ask them why they haven't yet. So Donald Trump is setting up Kash Patel and Pam Bondi to take the fall, or at least attempting to set them up to take the fall for the mishandling in what is being deemed mishandling of the Epstein files. This thing is the one thing Donald Trump can't get away from. I've done multiple videos talking about it. He ran on releasing the Epstein files. I think because he thought once he got in office, he would find a way to get away from it. And he told his base what they wanted to hear because they believe, because they've been told the most horrendous things about Democrats and left-leaning people for years, that it's going to be full of nothing but Democrats. He told his base what they wanted to hear and that they would release the Epstein files. Well, now that it's time to put up or shut up, Donald Trump can't put up because he knows what's in those files, and more than likely, based on his actions and how he's not releasing them, how he's doing everything to try to divert away from the Epstein files, that he is probably in those files. So now when it comes out and they're saying, well, why hasn't the DOJ released them? His press secretary is saying, well, Donald Trump told them to, so ask them. He is setting up Kash Patel and Pam Bondi to take the fall. It wouldn't surprise me if this story keeps having the legs that it has had and it goes on for another couple of weeks, that Donald Trump comes out and fires one or both of them and says, well, I got rid of them. We're going to bring in somebody new. We'll release those files. And that would buy him, several months by the time he picks somebody new, by the time the Senate confirms them and they get in position. And then they'll say, well, I just got here. It's going to take me a while to go over all of it. And it'll buy him some time. And then when that person doesn't release the files and the story gets legs again, they'll get fired. Everybody who goes to work for the Trump administration, for the most part, ultimately ends up getting fired at some point or the other when they make Donald Trump look bad. Donald Trump doesn't like how this is going. He's going to use Kash Patel and Pam Bondi as a scapegoat here. He's going to throw them directly under the bus, and then he'll try to bring in somebody new to buy more time. It's not going to work because this is the one story that his base is not letting go on. And they're starting to realize that he's been lying to them at least about this. So he's going to use them as a scapegoat. Anybody else he puts in those positions would also be scapegoats. And I think people are starting to realize, and he's not going to find anybody to fill those positions because they don't want to be under the bus themselves.